doing? It's me, BG. Welcome to the channel. Today we are doing leg day. So, as I said, I'm a little behind. Um, got up late today, so working overnights. Sometimes you're just out of it. So I woke up late, so we're getting a short leg day in today. Just warming up on this BG ball. Show you guys how I warm up, get my legs loose, so I can go to these squats on the squat rack over here. So we're just gonna hit 3 like this, little lunges, turn to the side, 3 like this, coming back forward. I'm going knee up, bang, bang, 3. I'm gonna finish with the one-legged squat. Killer. And just for a little extra, I'll lean forward, side out. And come forward. Just like that. That's one of my favorite warm-ups. I'll do these ones this way so you can get it from this angle. I'm just lunging. And then the side lunge. Back to the front. Knee ups. And then we're going back to the one-legged squat. And 3. Yeah, lean forward. And I can throw that forward. So that's just our warm up. We're just hitting the BG ball. Just kind of getting the legs loose. I said I woke up late today, so just a little bit of a leg routine before work here. But we're going to hit squat rack. We're going to do a few things today. How you doing, brother? Thank you for coming to the channel. I appreciate it. I said, only get a workout in today. I overslept, so working overnight's really wears you out, man. So we had I had boxing and shoulders last night, so I didn't get a live in last night. Sent you a couple videos on here, updates of that. So boxing went good cardio, man. I should be getting some fights before long, so that's pretty cool. But no, just Monday I did a home gym live. We did chest day at home, but that's awesome. 3 months. That is awesome. So we're gonna do these warm ups. I'm gonna show you guys. I'll show you a front view and a side view here. So I'll do one more set. So first lunge. I'm just doing 3 of these straight on. All right, 3 lunge. I'm gonna turn to the side, and I'm hitting the side lunge for 3. All right, come back front. I'm gonna go knee up for 3. 1. This BG ball makes you have to focus on balance. Adds a little extra to it, but you don't have to use the BG ball. Just makes it a little more challenging. So now I'm gonna go one-legged squats. And if you can't do a one-legged squat, you can do 2 legs on this. But I do like the challenge of the one leg. The BG ball makes you have the balance, but you don't have to use it. Start without it. Or you can come with the BG ball and just hit 2 legs like that. Works good. So we did the one leg. I'm going to try and straighten that back leg out. Really there. And then we'll come up front. So we're just kind of loosening our legs up. Getting ready to go on this barbell, do some squats. So I'll show you from the side, my front lunge. Bring it back a little so you can see. So we're hitting the front lunge, boom, for 3. And then a side lunge for 3. Nothing major. We're just trying to loosen our legs up a little. Come back forward for the knee up. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna have to face you guys again because I don't have enough room over here. There's a wall. But we're doing the one-legged squat again. Just one leg up. Squat. And 3. Going for that lean forward again. Hello to the channel. And we'll kick up. Just like that. So we'll do a couple, another thing I like to do on these is calf raises. So we'll do a couple sets of those. And I'll throw in some 2-legged squats too so you guys can see more of those. But we'll just do a couple sets here. And then we'll get right into it since we don't have a whole lot of time today. But on the calf raise, so everyone can see the Bosu ball on the calf raise. My toes are going halfway point, just over this little circle. My toes will go just over that. And that's so I get the most out of this as I'm doing my calf raises and I'm not cheating myself. So put my toes just over it. You can see it's tilted back right now. That's getting me a full stretch. And then I'm gonna come up and it starts to go forward as I go up. And when I'm all the way up, it's completely flat. That's how I'm getting the most out of my stretch here on my calves. All right, so this is just loosening them up. But this is how we're getting the most out of it. It's nice and slow, deep stretch, controlling it all the way up. Just like that. Takes a little balance. Just like that. And then when I finish with those, I'll step forward a little until I'm halfway on the Bosu ball all the way. And my feet are right in the middle. And that's when I go to our 2-legged squat. To make it more challenging, you can come down and hold, or you can hold like a medicine ball, and that'll make it hard where you're going to be doing this number. You know what I mean? Until you figure out your balance, you'll be shaking. And when my legs get tired, I'll start shaking too. So really good workout. So we do like those. All right, I'll show you a side view of those too so you can see from a different angle. All right, we'll start off with calf raise. You can see the Bosu ball is tilted back. Comes forward. Tilted back. Comes forward. So I really like these. They're a good stretch when you're back like this, especially. Stretches that all the way out, really good for you. So I do like those. Show you guys from this way so you can see behind. Hopefully see the calves working a little. So I got it fully stretched out. Step forward just a little. All the way up. Stretched out. All the way up. Just like that. A good core workout. How we doing, guys? Thank you for coming to the channel. So I have actually a couple videos on my channel. If you want to watch not the shorts, but the regular videos that I have of some really good core workouts, body weight stuff. If you're looking for body weight stuff, weighted core. There, I have a few weighted core, and I'll actually do a live with those probably when I do my back next. So probably this weekend, either Saturday or Sunday, I'll be doing a live for my back. And I always train my core with my back. because that lower back and your core go really good together. Using them, most of them at the same time. We were doing things like deadlifts, pull-ups. So I'll be doing a whole like weighted core on that day, which involves a lot of just grabbing the pull down bar and leaning forward, hitting those abs. But yeah, I got a few good core workouts I can show you guys. We'll have a whole day and do that. So just keep tuning into my channel, and we'll definitely get you a good one. So, because my core is pretty strong, guys. Like, I don't like to brag, but I am 190 pounds, and I can do the human flag, and not a lot of people at 190 pounds can hold those out like I do. I can show you a quick example before we hit our legs here. But this is all core. A lot of obliques here. And that just takes a whole lot of abs, man. A lot of abs, a lot of shoulders. It just comes with time, man, and practice. But I do a lot of leg raises, hanging leg raises, knee raises, V-ups. A V-up is where I'm going all the way up. I do a lot off the pull-up bar, but you can also do it off of a dip bar if you're not strong enough to hold yourself on the pull-up. Just rest on a dip bar and hit those. How we doing, Austin? Thanks for watching, brother. Austin, definitely a big supporter on a lot of my stuff. I appreciate him. So like I said, we're just hitting a quick little leg day today. I just wanted to show you guys a little bit of core here, because someone had asked about some core workouts. And it just takes a little time to build up. So how you doing, brother? Thank you for watching. Thank you for coming to the channel. We're just here hitting a little legs before I go to work today. But yeah, so like I said, I'll do a whole weighted core workout on one of my lives, and we'll do probably this weekend. How you doing, brother? Good. So we're gonna do a little back this weekend, and we'll throw some abs in with that. Everyone just calls me BG. That's kind of been my nickname forever. That's why I go with the BG-Fit4Life. But I definitely y'all see anybody on this, guys? Good. All right. So we got a squat rack open. Yeah, BG's just been a nickname of mine for my initials, but then also everyone growing up called me Big Guy because I was always a bigger kid. So BG just stuck because it just happens to be my initials, and it's the initials for Big Guy. So that became my name. So so that's what we roll with. Man, I tell you what, we really ain't at the gym today. Just me. Just kidding. But yeah, really, there ain't a whole lot of people here, which I'm okay with that, because sometimes it's so busy at Planet here that I can't even get a good workout in. But we'll get set up so you guys can see me in the mirror here. And we'll get this squat day going. I said we're a little pressed on time today, man. I slept too late. I had to stay up after work today and get a few things done. So then by the time I slept and woke up, I'm like, damn, it's 6 o'clock. So we're a little behind schedule, but we're still going to get a workout in. And I said last night I did boxing and I did some shoulders, but I didn't have much time. I didn't have time to even do a live. So got that in. Tomorrow I have boxing tomorrow night, but my plan is to do a live with you guys. I'm going to come here and try to do the Murph before I go boxing if I have time. The Murph is a really good CrossFit workout. Anyone looking for a good like cardio, fat burner, stuff like that, I'll try to get that in tomorrow, I'm thinking. and maybe some shoulders. Well, no, I did shoulders yesterday, so I'm not gonna do shoulders. Normally I do shoulders on Thursday, but I switched my days around so I could have time to do legs, not thinking I was gonna oversleep. So tomorrow we'll have to do the Murph, and I may just skip weights tomorrow and hit that Murph because it's a killer. And it'll wear me out before boxing, that's for sure. So it's gonna be a rough day. I'll be sweating a lot, but we'll get it done. I want to show you guys the Murph. It's one of my favorite CrossFit routines. Basically, I'm gonna come down here on this first set, this warm up, and I'm hitting 3 at the very bottom. I'm gonna hit 3 here at the middle, and then I'm gonna hit 3 at the top. Just to loosen them legs up, and then I'm gonna come all the way down and all the way back up for 3. So just 3, 3, 3. That's all we're doing there. Good little warm up. And you know me, I always like engaging my core, getting my abs involved. So we'll grab this bar, and I'm just gonna come up for some knee raise to start. Controlling it, not letting myself swing too much. Keeping my back straight and bringing those knees up. That's the easiest, probably hanging ab exercise is the knee raise. So good way to start once you're able to start holding yourself up. But yeah, we're gonna get a good one in. Hey brother, doing legs. There's gym homie Chris. He is also doing a lot of lives. Good channel. So definitely go check him out, man. He does a lot of good lives as well. Great guy, good motivator. He does some really awesome shorts. I don't know his video editing, but he does some really cool stuff. A lot better than mine. So definitely like watching his stuff. But yeah, man, the Murph that I'm gonna do tomorrow, it actually comes from this guy named Murphy, and he was in the military. I can't remember what branch, but the CrossFit Games, they honor him every year doing the Murph. He died in combat, I believe. Very athletic guy, very guy likes to do a lot of crazy workouts, and this was one of his workouts. And what he would do, he would take a 20-30 pound vest, which I may bring my vest if I remember. If I don't have time, I'll do it without the vest. But if I remember to grab it out of my garage, I'll bring that with me and use it. But basically, you run a mile, then you do 100 pull-ups, 200 push-ups, and 300 squats, and then you run another mile, and that's the whole Murph. That was one of his workouts. And on the CrossFit Games, they all do it with them weighted vests on, the men and the women. Killer, man. They're dying. And I do it without it, and I still die. So it's a killer. I love it. You can do it different. Like one way to really build up to it, what I do is you get your mile out the way, and then when you do your pull-ups, push-ups, and squats, do them together. So like I'll do 10 pull-ups, 20 push-ups, 30 squats, and then run another mile. You know what I mean? So if you do that 10, 20, 30, when you're doing that 10, 20, 30, do it till you hit 100, 200, 300. So 10 sets of 10, 20, 30, 10, 20, 30, 10, 20, 30. That's kind of the beginner way to do it because it gives you a little mix up. It's a little easier. The harder way to do it is to rep out all 100 pull-ups and then all 200 push-ups and then all 300 squats. So you'll do however many reps you can till you hit 100, however many reps you can till you hit 200, but you do them separate. And that makes it a lot harder, actually. And it's a lot more monotonous. So it's taxing on your mental, too, because you're like, fuck, man, I'm ready to get through all these push-ups, all these squats. So I definitely recommend if you're training for it, split it up. Gravity Core Fitness, that's what's up, man. That guy is awesome. He is over in, where are you at? Is it Wales? You're somewhere. I didn't know he had an accent. I watched one of his first lives, and I was like, whoa, this dude's not even around the U.S., but he is killing it, guys. I show my dad his videos. The guy is 56 years old, does a whole lot of body weight stuff, and he's killing it, man. Like 501 Tyson push-ups, doing some burpees and stuff, which I love burpees. We all know I love burpees. So really awesome content over there, man. Definitely check out Gym Homie Chris and check out Gravity Core Fitness. I definitely recommend their channels. For anyone who's really getting into fitness and looking for good body weight stuff, if you don't have access to the gym, Gravity Core is really good. If you're looking for really good stuff to throw into your weight routines, Gym homie Chris does a lot of good home workouts. So anyone who's like doesn't want to go to the gym, wants to work out at home, he is a great option as well. So those guys are really good. They're teaching people, motivating, and that's what I'm all about. Yeah, Wales. I thought he was in Wales, and really awesome guy, dude. So he's a character. He's fun to watch. Him and his I think it's his wife is with him. They do a lot of good quality content, man. They've been doing it a little longer than I have. I'm still figuring this stuff out, but I'm just here to motivate, be positive, you know what I mean, help others. That's what we're shooting for. So we're getting through the warm-up now. As you've seen, I was going at the bottom, 3, middle, 3 reps, top, 3 reps, and then all the way down on your squat. Just loosen up those knee joints. So we're getting out of the warm-up into the waters. I was going to go do my split squats first, but that's a little heavy for split squats. So we're going to hit our back squat, and I'll come back for the split squats, show you guys those. Whoever hasn't watched my channel before, I do splits for Bulgarians in my leg routine. Usually I alternate weeks. One week I'll do a Bulgarian, one day I do a split, but I've been doing them both to show you guys what they look like. So we'll do that again for anyone who hasn't seen it yet. But I'll go ahead and hit these back squats first. So basically the same thing I've been doing. It's just instead of doing 3, 3, 3, 3, I'm just going to go all the way as low as I can on these. People, you know, kind of have a difference on how deep they go with their squats. It really just depends what you're trying to work. If you want to stop at that 90 degree, you're going to be hitting a lot of legs, which is great. The farther down you go, the more you're going to get into your butt. So ladies that want like a nice butt, really get deep past that 90 and then back up. And that's how I usually squat. So, because, you know, as a fella, man, who's looking for a lady, ladies like a nice butt too, bro. You can't slack on that. So I'm coming all the way down and up. And what I usually do is I go this low for as heavy as I can comfortably without trying to hurt myself. And that's when I switch to the 90 degree. Because once I can't go further, it's like, okay, now I'm only going to go 90. But until then, we're going all the way down. And that's what's worked best for me. It's hard to get that low and get back up. I'm just doing 5 to 10 reps. That's all we're shooting for. Just 5 to 10 rep range. I'll just keep throwing 45s, and we'll do it like that. All right, I'm gonna go grab some more 45s for us. All right, guys. Got us another set of 45s here so we can keep the weight moving. And I don't try to use a belt on squats too much, but sometimes when my back is a little stiff or sore, I'll bust out my weight belt, use it if I really need it. But we're trying to go without it. Getting these squats in, man, getting these squats in. But hope everybody's having a great day, man. Hope everybody's mental health, emotional health, you know, spiritual health is doing well too. You know, me, it's always a constant struggle, man. You know, but I want to teach others that we got to train them all. So I do my best, man. Some days are harder than others. You know, some days are always harder than others, bro. Lately, it's just been the loss of relationship. You know, for about the past year, that's what I've been dealing with. The grief of that and just the emotions that come with it and the thoughts, you know, and like it's easy. You want to go get drunk every day or you want to, you know, be depressed all the time. And sometimes I fall into that pitfall, but, you know, you try not to. I try not to get into that. I try to stick with my fitness and stick with, you know, talking to God and getting any help I might need, doing my thing. And that's what I want for people. And I try to live it because I don't just talk. I try to live it. You know what I mean? I don't want to just talk it. I want to be it. So we do that. But I'm human, man. I'm human. I got the emotions, the feelings, and it's never easy, man. It's never easy. And I feel for anybody who's going through stuff. So anyone who's struggling, feel free to reach out. You know what I mean? Because we can all relate. But Also, if you're struggling, get in the gym, man. Get in the gym, because when you're in here lifting, all that goes out the window, man. Those endorphins flow, that testosterone flows, and you're going to feel so much better when you're in here working out, no matter what you're going through in life. So, all right, let's get this next set. 2, 3. Yeah, man, like I'll say mental health is real important, dude. Like you got to do what works for you. I made the decision to get off of all social media a long time ago, man, because it wasn't no good for my mental health. It was just drama, causing me pain, anger, things I didn't want. And so that's why YouTube is really my only channel and my outlet. Um, it's just protecting myself, but also just my mental health. Um, I like YouTube because I don't get private messages. I don't do the friend request thing. I don't see people's profile. I don't have to worry about my ex, seeing her, local people. It's mostly people all over the world that I'm building a relationship with, supporting with. So I really like YouTube. I love this channel um, because it's not just local, it's worldwide, and I don't have to, see local people. Because this is where I grew up, and there's just a bunch of drama. I don't like it. So, and every time I see my ex, it gets me in my feelings, man, because I'm the one that messed that relationship up, and I do miss her, and I wish she didn't hate my guts, but she does. So, so I'm just doing what I got to do for me, and that's the main thing for your mental health is you got to do what's going to help you the most. So it's hard. I'd love to be able to have, her Facebook and see her Facebook, or go on there every day, or go, look for women on Facebook, blah, 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 but it's just not healthy, man, and I'm not ready. So, how you doing, Brian? So, so we're just doing what we do, man. So that's why YouTube is my main channel that I post stuff on, and do things on. So, uh, and I like it, man. I like it. It's a good community. So, exactly. Discipline is everything. Keep pushing. That's so true. And man, I'm telling you, you'll be better for it if you just have that discipline to just say, you know what, I don't need all this extra crap. And my mental health has gotten a lot better since I got off most social media, honestly. Like I said, all my workout stuff comes here on YouTube, and I usually get pretty positive results from people, pretty positive feedback. The occasional crazy fake profiles or crazy profiles that say stuff, but you know, it's like most of them don't even have a profile picture, so it's like, bro, that's fine. Say what you want. I don't really even know who you are, what you look like, so I'm okay with that. But yeah, it's been good, man. Today was just a struggle because I was with a buddy of mine, and he's all about Facebook. He's a little older than me, but he's someone I've known for a long time, and he's all about the social media and stuff. And he wants to look up my ex and see what she's up to. And then I see glances. I tell him I don't want to see it, but then I look over and I see her pictures and see that she's still single. She's struggling. Her and her other ex broke up apparently, and in the back of your mind, you're like, man, maybe she'll come back, but you don't want to get your hopes up, and just give it to God. That's what I do. I just try to give it to God and say, hey, if she comes back, she comes back. Because I was in a bad spot when her and I were together mentally. I had just got out of a very toxic relationship with a different girl, and I wasn't healed yet. I wasn't ready to move on, but I knew that girl was a catch, and I ended up hurting her with my toxic ex when she came back around because I wasn't ready yet. I didn't love myself, and I was still working on a lot of things mentally. So it's just about being strong, man, and loving yourself, learning to love yourself. I'm going to break out my belt because my back is starting to get a little tender today. So, and I want to make sure we're good. So I got to go to work tonight. I don't want to kill myself. So I'll make sure we're ready to roll. All right. So we got 445s on here now, and we're going to try to push this out. So we'll see how heavy we get on back squat today. I doubt I go all the way down on this. This is when I go about to 90 again. So we're getting heavy. All right. Oh yeah, we're getting heavy. Only gonna get 2 of those. I don't know how much heavier we're gonna get today. Get me lightheaded. So when it comes to things like back squat, deadlift, or bench press, that is when I switch to the progressive resistance a lot. Like what I was just doing, where I'm going heavier each set, my reps are going to drop. So if I'm starting out at 10 on 2 45s, and then I only get 6 on 3, you can expect when I hit 4, I'm just shooting for like 2 to 4 reps. You know what I mean? Because I'm getting to my max. I'm getting worn out. It's making me tired. So that is what we're doing with these back squats, is the progressive resistance. And that's what's going to build you size, man. That's what's going to put the size on your legs, is hitting this progressive resistance. So I'm getting heavier. I know I'm not going to get as many reps, but I'm shooting to get what I can out of it, right? And I may even fail. I may go to a weight where I fail, and that's okay, man. Because getting used to having that weight on you is going to make you stronger too. It's going to get you used to it. So don't go crazy. But if you're thinking like I just did 2 here, maybe I can do, instead of a 45 on the next one, throw a 25 on, and maybe I'll get that, and we'll shoot for it, and we'll see if I get 1 or 2, right? But if I fail, it's like, okay, so I know I got the 445s, the 25s were too much, so next time I'll try with the 10s, you know what I mean? So that's it. 1:19 a.m. in Wales. See, me and Gravity Core Fitness are on opposite schedules, so he's over in Wales. So a lot of times I work overnights. So when I get up in the morning, he's up in the morning doing his lives. So I'm getting ready to go to bed, and he's out there doing his workouts. It's probably afternoon by that point over there. But like yesterday, he was out in the woods or park somewhere doing a bunch of burpees and crazy stuff. I had to stop in and watch him before I went to sleep. But yeah, definitely I recommend watching his channel. Gym homie Chris, I believe, is down in Texas. And so me and him, we're not too far apart on time zone. I'm up here in Missouri. And yeah, we have a good time, man. I'd love to be able to do like a crossover live somehow with some of these guys and like work out together. That'd be pretty neat, honestly, if we could do like something like that, like a cross-platform thing. So that'd be really cool, man. I got one buddy that I come here to Planet with that I'd like to. We've done the Murph and a few things together before. The workout I'm going to show you guys tomorrow. I'd like to get him on here sometime, but he don't speak much English. But he's a really good dude. He's a Hispanic guy, and we have really good talks when we do talk. Sometimes with the Google Translator, because we do get a little confused with each other. But we're the same age, and we like doing the same style workouts. And he's trying to grow his channel too. So definitely, feeling that weight now. So we added those 25s, and we're just gonna see what we can do. Ooh. Man. That got heavy quick, guys. That got heavy quick. Ow. We got to focusing so much on those, I forgot I was doing my abs in between. Killer. So the first set I did was those knee raises on the abs. I'll show you the second one. It's a little harder. I'm just doing the leg raise. I'm going to stop at 90 degrees on these. I'm going to stop all halfway out. So I'm coming up and holding out straight, right? And you can point the toes, or you can hold them up straight. But see, I'm not really rocking. I'm holding my back straight. That's where the challenge comes. So that was only 3 reps, and that hurt. You know what I mean? So that's a lot of it. But so we did. So that's where I'm going to stop on back squat today. We did 445s and the 25. And like I said, that is progressive resistance. So, I started with one plate and worked my way down to that, trying to get as many reps as I can. You know what I mean? So I start with that 5 to 10 rep range. I ended up just getting 2 reps right there on my last set, which is fine because you can expect as you go heavier, you're not going to do as much, right? Like, you're going to do as many reps the heavier you get. So I like progressive resistance, man. That's how I trained pretty much my whole life in weightlifting. I started mixing up higher rep stuff, the 10 to 12 ranges, on a lot of my smaller muscle groups once I learned about bodybuilding. But when it comes to your main lifts, bench press, deadlift, squat, I do progressive resistance most of the time. I might have a week where I'm sore, my joints hurt, that I come in here and I just rep out 10s, 10 to 12. So you need those weeks too. Like, you just got to listen to your body. When you're really sore, man, just take that week of lighter. But when you're feeling good, come in here for progressive resistance, man, because especially when you're trying to build muscle, that's the best way to do it. Best way to do it, get in there and just try to build that muscle up with progressive resistance from going 1, going up. So, but anybody new to the channel, I just want to say hi. Thanks for stopping in and watching. I appreciate you guys. We're trying to teach people here about leg day, how I do my legs, and you guys can throw in what you want out of it. You don't have to listen to all my advice, but if you want to take some with you, great. That's what I'm here for. So I'll go ahead now. So I've got it all the way lower down to 1 plate. I'll show you guys the lunges and Bulgarians. I'll just do a set of each since we're a little short on time. And then I'll go do front squats. And we'll see how much time we have for anything else. So I'll start off with a regular lunge. And all that's going to be is putting 1 foot forward. When I'm at the bottom of this, I want my knee to be at a 90-degree angle and my shin to be straight up and down with my knee. So 1 leg back, 1 leg forward. I'm just coming down. Boom. Yeah, and I want that about 90. I keep this pretty light because I don't like really doing these on machines. I'd rather have it on free weights so you get that balance. But I work with what I got. You know what I mean? So you can do it on here. It's just harder to get the right angle. So if you really want to challenge yourself, really try to put all your weight into this leg on the ground. And this other one is just kind of there to guide you. That gets you a big challenge. You're going to feel that really good in your quads. So I like those. But definitely, man. Whew. But yeah, man, this is YouTube's really cool, man. It's been able to bring a lot of fitness guys here together, and we have a whole community, which is really cool, man. I really enjoy being part of that, and getting the support from other guys that are doing this stuff. Like I said, Jim Homie Chris and Gravity Core, they've been 2 great guys, man, that have really been supportive of my channel. So definitely got to thank God for that, man. He brings us all together. So all right, so we did our splits. I'm going to show you the Bulgarian, which is very similar. The main difference is I'm just going to be putting my foot up on this bench, my back foot. So adds a little extra oomph to it, makes it a little harder. That's another reason I put the belt on, because these can hurt your back a little if you're not careful. So keep it light on these, I recommend. And it's just about really just getting that glute. That's what these are really good for, is that glute muscle. So ladies like these a lot. So 1 leg back and up. And if you don't have dumbbell, you can do this, or a barbell, you can do this with dumbbells or with like kettlebells. Works really good too. You just hold them in your hands. Works really good too. So it's all about the movement. I just prefer, I'm used to doing it with a barbell like this. So that's how I do them. All right, and that's your Bulgarians. I didn't do much, just 3 each leg. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. So that's your Bulgarians, man. It's just that split. I just want to show you guys form on those today. Like I said, it's already 7:30. We don't have a whole lot of time, so probably won't do much more of those today. We're gonna hit front squats, and I'll take you down here to the other leg machines. We'll do some other leg exercises. Like I said, definitely tune in tomorrow though, guys, because my plan is to at least do the Murph. Maybe even throwing weighted abs. We'll see if I have time before I go to boxing. So I do that Tuesday and Thursday. But definitely, dude, the Murph is a really good workout for anyone who's just looking to burn, to sweat, to shred that fat. I love the Murph, and it sucks. You're gonna be breathe. You're gonna hear me, you know, because it's a killer when you really push yourself. That's the thing. It's all about pushing yourself on those. Because in the CrossFit games, usually it's timed, and they're trying to finish as quick as they can, right? So you're really not trying to take a huge break. But me being out of it for so long and not doing the Murph for so long, you can best believe I'm gonna be taking a little break. So, but we'll get it together. It'll be fun. It'll be fun to have you guys watch while I do that. Hopefully, I can figure out a way to set up the camera to get you a good view of each movement. I think I have an idea. This magnet has come in handy. So, running will be the only difficulty, you guys watching me run. So, you may just hear me talk while I run. We'll see. Because I'm doing it on a treadmill. That's the other thing. I'd rather do this outside somewhere if I don't have my pull-up bar set up at home yet, or I do it at home. Waiting on some screws, because running that mile outside is a lot easier than running on the treadmill for the mile. It's more fun when you got the hills, you got the track, whatever you're using. I think it's more fun outside, the weather, versus inside on the treadmill. It's pretty monotonous running on the treadmill. So I think it's easier on your joints, but I do think it's more boring. So I prefer running outside, but I can do it in here, and I've done it before. We'll do it again. So I'm excited to show you guys the Murph, though. One of my favorites. So we'll do that, and then I'll go to boxing, and then Friday we will do a live for cable chest and arms again. One of my favorite days. And then Saturday or Sunday we'll do back again. And if I haven't done weighted abs yet, we'll do weighted abs with back. If I don't do it tomorrow, so we will see how it goes. Usually my work schedule kind of cramps me on time because I try to sleep when I can. So front squats here, pretty much the same thing as your back squat, except we're putting the weight up here. I rested on my shoulders, and the bar is almost pushing on my neck. It's kind of uncomfortable, but it gets you good results. Elbows, I try to keep them up high. I keep my elbows up high because if not, this bar will fall, right? So my elbows are staying up the whole way, back straight. You're gonna feel these in your abs and in your quads. That's what you want it to be working. So your front of your legs and your abs are what's gonna feel it. I'm coming down and back up. And at that bottom, you're gonna feel it in your hamstrings and your butt. But on the way up, it's all abs and quads. Just like that. Nothing too heavy. Just kind of repping. And with these, I will do some progressive resistance. I'll go a little heavier each set. But with these, I don't do a big jump. So instead of adding another 45, I'm just adding the 25 on this, because they do add up quick. And these do suck worse than the back squat, in my opinion. These front squats are killer. So just a little weight at a time on these does a lot. Like these 25s, I'm going to feel these this set. It's going to burn. It's going to burn. So just a little more weight. But yeah, we got leg curls and extensions to do. We'll hit some calf raises. Probably won't have time to do my forearms today, but that's okay. We might get them in still. We'll see. My wrists feel pretty good today, so I might get those in. So I try to train those every day if I can, forearms and calves. So I at least want to get those two in. We may skip the hip extenders, extensions over there. So I like working those too because they help get that wider leg, but we may skip those today and just do our main ones. I hate being short on time, but you work with what you got, you know what I mean? I shouldn't have slept so late, but I'm also human and sometimes I need my rest. So working nights, oh man, I feel like it. wears you out. I feel like it ages you faster. I feel, I swear, the past like 8, 9 months, I feel like I look 10 years older than what I did, just because the stress of overnights. But we'll get through it. That money's too good for me to give up. So I need that overnight job. But yeah, man, I appreciate you guys being here watching, man. I appreciate you guys supporting the channel. So you're definitely appreciated, man. And as I said, guys, I mention it all the time, Fit for Life. This is going to be about physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual health. It's about being fit to live life to the fullest. That's what I want to get you guys to, is being the best version of yourself, for you, your family, for others, in general. Because when we're all doing better, we're all doing better. Yeah, it all goes together, man. We all work together. We're all human. Nobody's better than anybody else, man. And we're all just trying to make this world a better place together. And that comes, I think, from fitness and all around fitness. So that's how we treat others better. We feel better about ourselves. And it all starts with this, man. It all starts with getting the motivation to do your daily workouts and things your body needs. It's going to build your self-confidence. It's going to build your mental health, your emotional health up. It'll lead you to a higher power of some sort, man. I promise you. Me and God, we're not like, I'm not the religious, I'm not the Bible thumper. I'm not, the go to church every week guy. That is not me. I've never been that guy. Um, but I do have a relationship with God, and my higher power and what I believe. And I think that's what matters the most, man, is you having your own personal relationship with a higher power. It doesn't matter what that higher power is or who you believe. It could be God. It could be, if you're into the Muslim faith and you believe in Allah, it's the same concept, man. It doesn't matter. Like, your denomination does not matter to me. It doesn't matter what you are. I don't judge you for your religion. Everybody's welcome here. I just want you to believe in something, aliens, Tom Cruise, whatever, Donald Trump, whatever, man. Whatever your religion is yours. Okay. I just want you to have the motivation of a higher power. I want you to have someone that you do believe in, that you believe, hey, if I pray, um, he'll manifest it for me. He will bring it to me. Whatever is out there is going to bring me what I want in my life. That's what we need, is that motivation. So that's what I'm working towards, is getting people in that kind of mindset. So, because it does help, man. It does keep you motivated, and positive. So I definitely recommend that. Feeling the quads today, guys. Definitely. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and grab 2 more 10 pounds and throw on there. And this will basically be 245s at this point, because I got 25 and 2 10s. So we'll do our last set there, and then we'll move on to the next thing. All right. And before I forget again, I showed you guys the first 2 parts of abs. I keep slipping on these. I'm going to show you the V-up, which I'm going to be bringing my legs all the way close as I can to this bar while keeping my back straight. I'm not leaning back. I'm keeping my back straight, my eyes forward, and bring my legs up as high as I can, bending at the waist. So that's what we want, just a waist bend. It's not a lean back. It's just bending at the waist. So it looks like this. See, I'm not quite touching the bar. 1, because I got the belt on, but 2, my hamstrings are tight. But I'm coming as high as I can while keeping my back straight. That's what we want. I don't want you leaning back, because I can touch the bar if I want to, right? I could lean back like that, but then I'm looking at the ceiling. I'm not working the abs. Then it becomes a back pull. When I'm doing that, it comes into my lats, comes into my arms. I want it to be in my abs. I want to work the abs. That's why we keep the back straight. That's why you look forward and you bend at the waist, because that's going to tighten all that up really good. So, and I work really hard to get abs to come through, man. And I still got a little loose skin. I still got a lot because I was heavier. But man, this is the stuff that I try to train all the time, because I want to keep my core tight, right? So it's always just good form is key. And that's what we're looking for on those. So I really like those there. There's a couple other moves I could show you on these. I'll probably do them after this set to show you a quick little run through, but I'll finish this set on front squat, and I'll show you the windshield wipers and around the worlds are the two sides. They work the obliques really good. I'll show you the difference in those. I like both of them. So we'll get that going. Ooh-wee. Yeah, I was in a rush today, man. I had to wake up about 6 o'clock. I was like, damn, it's already 6. I want to get to the gym by at least a little before 7. And because I usually work out till 8 or a little after. So I have no time to go home, get ready, and get to work by 9:45. So, man, I wanted to get a good workout in, but man, I had a rush. Woke up, was like, damn, hurried up, got ready, brushed my teeth, everything, made a quick peanut butter sandwich, and ran out the door. Literally just peanut butter, a little squirt of honey, boom, out the door, eating that, drinking my pre-workout on the way up here. So tasting that peanut butter a little bit, not gonna lie to you. But peanut butter is one of my favorite carb fuels for a workout, man. I usually throw it in either on just a sandwich. I try to skip the jelly. I will do just a small amount of honey, or I'll go with like cream of rice or cream of wheat cereal, or even just plain oatmeal with a scoop of peanut butter. And if I need to sweeten it up, I'll throw in like a zero sugar sugar sub, the zero calorie ones. So I prefer the yellow brand. I think those are a little better for you than the other zero sugars for cancer causing stuff, you know. But they're all 0 calories. And if you're just using one, it's not gonna kill you. That's what I do. I just do one on top. And the secret to that is don't mix it in. Like if you just use that 0 calorie sugar and sprinkle it on top, that way it's really sweet to your tongue. That's how you get the flavor. So if you're a sweetie, like I love sweets, so if you're craving that sugar and your stuff, like I used to love flavored oatmeals, right, with peanut butter, but the flavored oatmeals have so much sugar in them, man. So if you just get plain oatmeal or that cream of rice or cream of wheat cereal, which is like almost like a farina or a grits, similar vibe, similar taste. If you get one of those with your peanut butter in there, just one scoop of peanut butter, boom, you know, it's going to run you probably 300 calories, 350, and then get that zero sugar sprinkled on top and just eat it like that with it sprinkled on top. You'll get the sweetness from that sugar still, the granulates on top, but you'll be able to eat it a lot easier, I find, because I got a sweet tooth. Um, so that's one of my tricks with that. And then, of course, fruits are always great source of sugar. So a lot of bananas, a lot of apples, um, grapes. So I love stuff like that. Ooh. Ooh. All right, guys, we got that done. Squats are done for the day. Thank God. So for me, squats are always a love-hate relationship. Hate them while I'm doing them. Love how they make me feel afterwards, right? I'm sure there's a few people that relate to that. So, leg day, man. I hate it, but I love it at the same time, right? Because when you're done, you feel like you've done so much, and it feels great to feel like you've accomplished what you wanted to. All right. So, as I said, I'll show you guys this little side abs that I like. I'm going to take the belt off so I can get more mobility. The other thing I like using my belt for is like a waist trainer, man. I get it real tight, and I really like that. It I feel like it tightens up that stomach a little. It forces me to flex my abs when I keep it really tight. So that's one of the reasons I like it. But so the side abs, guys. I'm gonna show you around the world first, or Bruce Lee kicks, as I call them. Those are really cool. They're not too hard. They are a little hard, so just do the best you can. I'm keeping my back straight once again, and it's just like a clock. I'm gonna go one way and then the other with the hands of the clock. So my feet are gonna stay together, and I'm gonna come around and down, back the other way, and down, just like that. I'm just gonna do that as many times as I can on each side, right? So just boom, boom, just match your sides up. So that last one might be a stroke, because you might get over here on 3, and that 3 on the way back, you're fighting, you get there, boom, and then you come down, right? But I want you to match your sides. So if you get 3 one side, I need 3 on the other, right? We even it out. So same thing with this. It's going to be the same exact concept, but windshield wiper. And the windshield wiper is going to look just like a windshield wiper. We're going to stop halfway and then back the other way. And that's what I'm doing. Boom, boom. Instead of going all the way down. And the secret to this one is my back is up. So now I'm trying to be 90 degrees this way. I'm going to have my back straight and my legs up and windshield wiping, right? That's the difference. So I'll show you that. We're going to set up. I'm going to come up just like that. And then back down. That's a killer. So that's kind of the difference on those from around the world to the windshield wipers. Those are really good abs, man. I throw those in between sets on stuff. Like today I'm doing legs, and you can always work your core, man. Your core is used in so much stuff. I throw my core in almost every day, just in different in between sets, just getting that going. So I do really like that. But we are now done with the squat rack. So let's head over here. And I'll show you guys some more stuff we're going to do over here. So all right, we'll start out with the leg curl because I don't like the leg curl, so we're going to get that out the way. Just being honest, leg curl is not my favorite workout, but it is important, so it does have its place. So basically, we can see everything here. Just gonna be resting my legs on this and keep coming down with it. So I keep this on like 60, 70 pounds, nothing too heavy. I mostly do these for just repping, to get the reps in, to tighten up those hamstrings, to get them a little bigger, pump them up. That's all we're doing. Not so much tightening them, just pumping them up. My hamstrings are always tight though. They're one thing I need to stretch more. So that is one place I slack, as I get really tight in the back of my legs. So that's something I got to work on. But here we go. And we're just repping these guys. I'll probably do 5 to 10 reps per usual. I just want a good pump. Just like that. We'll get about 20, 30-second rest and go again. So normally I do 3 sets of these. I'll probably do 2 sets on each today. So I'm trying to get as much done as I can before we leave here. So I'll probably be here till a little after 8. And it's about 7:50 right now. So about 10 minutes. We're just going to get as much done as we can in those 10 minutes. So, and if I have someone with me, I like supersetting. So if I have a gym partner, I'll be doing these leg curls with leg extensions, which is what I'm going to do next. And I like going back and forth without much of a break. So like go to one to the next to one to the next for 3 sets. That is a really good burner. But when you're by yourself, it's harder because you don't want to hog the gym equipment. You know what I mean? But if you have 2 people and you're going back and forth, it works a lot better. So if you have a gym partner, man, take advantage of that and do more supersets with some of these workouts, like things that you see me do together that are close by, like I said, the leg extension and leg curl. They're right next to each other here at the gym, and it works really good with supersetting those because you're just killing your legs. Because this hits the hamstrings, and the leg extension is going to hit your quads. So hit your quads and your hamstrings together is going to kill your legs, man. So that's one thing I like doing, is hitting these with what I'm going to do next. We'll do them together. All right. Well, I was going to do them next, but it looks like they're both taken. So we will get them here in a minute. We will hit our calf raises next, and then I'll come back for the leg extensions. So So these, I go heavy on this machine. Arnold always says train your calves pretty heavy, so I go heavy on these. And just repping them out. My calves are one muscle that I'm really trying to work on. They are definitely not the biggest. I have decent definition to them, but I would definitely like to get more size on those. Um, so we've been working on those. But yeah, we are definitely working on getting the calves up, man. Calves and forearms is a big one. I try to train every day. But yeah, man, I definitely appreciate everybody who tuned in today. I definitely appreciate you guys, man. Just trying to grow this channel, man. I do a lot of workouts here at Planet. I do a lot of workouts at home. Just trying to teach people, showing little tips and tricks that I do use that have worked for me or that I've read about, just throwing stuff in. I've been on this fitness journey for 16, 17 years. Trying to just do the best I can, man. I'm getting older, so 33. We're still doing pretty good, man. I still have some decent muscle definition, so definitely appreciate you guys. How you doing, brother? Definitely glad to have you guys here. Like I said, today we're just hitting some legs. Tune in tomorrow. We're going to be doing the Murph. Anyone who's never seen the Murph, it's a really killer workout. Good cardio. I'll be in here doing that, and then Tuesdays and Thursdays I usually do boxing, so it's my cardio days. So we'll do a good Murph in tomorrow. If I have time, I may do some weighted abs too. If not, we'll be doing weighted abs over the weekend with our back, because I do like training those together. So my back and my abs. So one or the other will happen. So but either way, I'll be doing it live tomorrow before I go to boxing class. So it'll be a good day. Either way, I'll be sweating my ass off if I do the Murph. So fun to watch, man. I'll be dying, and it's a killer workout. A lot of reps. So like I said, we're just hitting these calves right now, just kind of popping them up. Hoping maybe we can get one of these leg extension machines. They open up before I get out of here. So we'll do about one more set of calf raises. May have to skip on the leg extensions today, but they are one of my favorites. They get the quads so good. And I love working the quads, man. Trying to get that teardrop in the quad. Hamstrings, I neglect probably a little more. They're not as fun to work for me, but they are a big muscle in the leg too, so they do need worked. But I prefer working my quads. But so we'll do one more round there. I'll probably go over here and we can stretch that hamstring out a little bit. Actually, there's a machine that for years I had been using as a back extension, as a back workout, and it does work your back too. But I've recently seen how to do it properly to work it for your hamstrings. And I was like, holy crap, that changes the whole game for me because I do need more hamstring stuff. And so we're going to go do that, and we'll show you that. All right, sorry guys, my stream interrupted for a second there. I don't know what happened. Well, we're just finishing out these reps. All right. So there's that. So we hit those. All right, grab my bag here. All right, so we're going to stretch out our hamstrings a little bit. Hopefully I can get you guys a good view. I'm going to use this machine next to it. Hopefully it'll work. If not, I may put you over here. This might work. Put my magnet on there. Might be too close. That might work if I can get it to stay. The weight of my phone might be too much. Let me see how that looks. Yeah, it might work all right. So this is just a back extension, as people probably seen before. You know, where you come through and just extend the back, but you can actually work on your hamstrings too. I come up a little higher on it, and I'm really working that bend forward, just stretching that hamstring really good. Yeah, keeping that tight. And as I'm coming up, I'm really flexing those in the hamstring, and those are really good on those back legs, man. Good stretch for them. Just a good little extra workout you can do to them. So I'm always looking for good hamstring workouts because mine have been neglected. So throwing those in, I feel that all in my glutes, all in my hamstrings, a little bit of lower back too, which is good. But that's just a good extra you can do, man. So I do like those. But that's just something I wanted to come show you guys. Just a little something extra you can throw into your routine. Normally, when we have more time on our leg day, I like throwing in. These are the for glutes. Just a little kickback. I do like throwing 3 sets of those in. Usually supersetted with both of these over here. Like I said, 3 sets, 5 to 10 reps on each of these. And basically, how's it going, buddy? We got our hip abductors and the hip adductor, and basically they're pretty similar. One you're pushing out, the other you're pushing in. And I use 3 sets of 10 to 5 or 5 to 10 reps on that, mixed with that one back there. Superset all 3 of those together, and that's a really good way to finish it out. I do like doing that a lot. But then the one thing I wanted to show you was the leg extension, which is one of my favorites. You doing this one, brother? All right. So this one is one of my favorites. We're getting our legs with this. Get you set up here. Okay. I'll start off pretty light. But these are one of my favorites, man. These work the quads really well. Trying to get that teardrop. This is a really good workout to get it. And they burn, man. 5 reps of these, they really start to just burn. So that's one of my favorites. We hit calves. That's pretty much most of my leg day, man. That's pretty much every workout. The ones I didn't do that I showed you, just follow those sets and reps. If I have a full leg day, full time, that's everything I throw in. Only thing I'm going to be doing is forearms, which any of my lives I've done the forearms before with the barbell. You know where I'm hitting these, hitting reverse curl, and then coming wide, middle, and close. And I'm doing like 3 reps here, 3 reps here, 3 reps here, and then like 5 with this, and 10, 15. And that's a really good burner, man. You start off with them forearms, and then by the time you're hitting your curls, you're really feeling it in your forearms because you've already done this, and just good burner, man. So 3 sets of that, and then get out. That's pretty much it. Finish with forearms and your calf raises, and that's your day, man. And I really like doing that. Arnold does calves and forearms every day. That's where I got that from. He recommends it to build size, so that's why I started doing that. Which I haven't really built a lot of size, man, but I do get more definition in my forearms and in my calves from that. I'd love to get more size. Unfortunately, I have a small build. Like you can see, my wrists are thinner, so building forearms and calves are pretty difficult. My bone structure is smaller, so, and as I've gotten my metabolism up and lost weight from when I was heavier, size on things like forearms, calves, legs has all shrunk. So because you're losing body fat, um, so we're trying to get those up, man. That's just gonna take time. I do a lot of pull-up stuff. I have very good grip strength for how small my wrists are. My grip strength is very good. You see me do the flag pulls, the handstand stuff. Um, so I have good grip strength. It's just the size just needs to come. So, and it will with time, man. You just gotta keep working. Don't ever give up on yourself. Just stay motivated, and we'll get there. You know what I mean? But I appreciate you, Jim Homie Chris. He is always here, man. I love that dude. He's always watching. So we're hitting these. I really love this machine, man. It's really good. Get that teardrop flowing on the legs. So I'll see. I don't know how you guys can see from that view, but that's where you get all that teardrop going, man. Is just from these here, man. I love these. Hold at the top, and they burn, man. It burns every head right there. You can see them all popping. It's just a really good burn, dude. So definitely, I recommend throwing 3 sets of these in your routine. Like I said, if you have 2 people, I love supersetting these leg extensions with the ones that I was doing, the ones where you come down, because it hits the quad and the hamstring at the same time, and you're going to be shaking. Like, it's hard to walk when you're really supersetting and going. So I miss having a good workout partner, but most of my friends, they don't live real close to me, so I got some over, like I'm in St. Joe in Missouri. There's a lot of guys down in Kansas City, which is about an hour away, or some friends are over in St. Louis area, which is like a 4 or 5 hour drive. So a lot of my workout friends aren't around here, so I'm just like, so I'm by myself in here a lot. But we can get a workout by yourself, man. I get good workouts by myself, and motivation with you guys, talking with you guys. But it's just fun to superset. But you don't want to be that gym that's taking up 3 machines by yourself. You know what I mean? So it's like, so when it's dead, I can get that off. But a lot of times, if I have a partner, there's 2 of us, and we're both just using one machine. It doesn't make you feel like a dick. So I like that. But yeah, man, throw those in. Just 3 sets of those 2, and I'm gonna go hit these forearms, and then pretty much we'll be out of here, man. Like I said, the other stuff is kind of hit and miss, iffy. One thing that I need to start doing more of, that I would like to start doing, is making more time for slow pace cardio. So like I do my hard cardio twice a week, doing the burpees and boxing and stuff, get my heart rate up, which is great. But like fat loss really comes from like slower cardio, like just walking on the treadmill at an incline or stair stepper. So I'd really like to start being able to throw that in. Oh, I forgot my magnet down here. Can't lose my magnet. That thing is vital. Um, but like I said, definitely slow pace cardio, man. So doing that 30 minutes on the treadmill or the stair stepper a day, and just going at a slower pace. But getting my heart rate, getting that sweat still, but just slower pace, like a 3 or a 4 on the treadmill is plenty fast for that. But man, you'll burn a lot of fat doing that, which that's what I want to do. But just time constraints, man. Working overnights and stuff, haven't had the time to do everything I want to do workout wise. So you gotta kind of sacrifice, man. You gotta figure out, okay, what is going to be most important and help me the most. So don't look like I have a really good place to put you guys for these. So you guys have seen these before. I showed you what I'm going to do, so I may get these without you guys. I may finish my my live here, get these forearms done so I can get out here and get to work. So we are cramped on time, but I just want to say I appreciate you guys, and I love you guys. I appreciate you being a part of my community and helping me grow, helping me be better. I'm just here to help, here to teach, here to learn all those things, man. I am always learning, always growing. We're in this together. So we're just gonna grab some of these dumbbells over here and get to work. But I just want to say that I appreciate you guys. Like I said, tune in tomorrow. We will be doing we will be definitely doing our Murph. So tune in for the Murph, man. It's a killer freaking workout. I'm gonna be dying. I'm gonna be sweating. It's a good one for you guys to throw in at home if you got a pull-up bar, any sort of pull-up bar or something you can do some sort of pull-up with. It's a very good workout, man. So I will show you guys that tomorrow. We're gonna kick some ass. So, but God bless you guys. Love you guys, man. And we will do this again tomorrow. So let's get this muscle.